Hello again, YouTube. This is Dave the Mechanic. I'm back again with another video. Today I'm working on a 2003 Honda CRV. This is the 2.4 liter VTEC. This is a 4-cylinder, so you know which one you have. This is also a 4-wheel drive. Let's go ahead and disconnect the negative terminal. Set it to the side so it doesn't come back up. Start by getting this cover plate off. You need a 10mm to get those two bolts off. Alright, let's go ahead and take this harness off here. And then while you're there, there's another hose down here. There's no clamp on it, so you can just pull it off. And then by using a 10mm or a Phillips screwdriver, you can loosen this hose clamp and that hose clamp, and we can get this tube off. Alright, let's go ahead and unplug this harness here. And then you have another one here. It's hard to get to. Get that off. And then we have another hose here with a little hand clamp. You can squeeze that by hand on either side, either this side or that side. And then once you get that off, you can pull that tube off. Alright, there's 4 12mm bolts holding this throttle body in. 2 on top, 2 on bottom. I'm going to go ahead and loosen all 4 of those and get them out. Alright, once you get it loose, you just set that to the side. Now we can focus on getting this out the way. But we got to remove things like these tubes here. Get those out of this little snaps. And then we have a couple of bolts to remove. We have one here, one here. Well, this is a bolt, this is a nut. This is a bolt, this is a nut, and this is a bolt. So we'll start with those 5, and then we'll see what's next. There's also a harness here. Let's go ahead and get that off. To reach this one in the corner, I had to use a 3/8 extension because it's slimmer, and a 3/8 12mm. Alright, by getting those 5 bolts on, I was able to get these off the studs. I'm going to remove this 10mm here that's attached to this, which is also attached to the hose down there. That way I don't have to remove the hose. I took it off and it came out of the hose anyways, but either way, you know that this bottom piece here goes down in that hose there, and then this top nipple here goes in this hose here. So let's just set it to the side. Alright, to make space, we need to get this out. There's a 10mm here and 2 on the side. You can move this out of the way to get to these 2 bolts. Now we can set this out of the way. Be careful not to let any of these springs come off. Set that down in there like that. Alright, let's go ahead and remove this hose clamp here. And then we're going to remove this hose. Okay, now we have to start clearing some space over here. So we're going to remove this battery all the way. I already loosened that. I'm going to loosen up my battery hold down and get that out the way and get this battery removed. Alright, now that the battery is removed, we can get in here. We have to get to that harness there and these 2 hose clamps. But you have to get those 2 hose clamps off and those 2 lines and that gray harness right there. I was able to get this harness off here. After I got these hoses off, I was able to angle it up higher to get a good grip on the harness. So now we can move this out of the way without disconnecting these cables. Once you have this part loose enough, you can get back in here and you can reach this harness that's in here and get that out. And now I should be able to swing this out this way. I only have one hand, but I'm going to use both hands and get that kind of out and up that way. You want to get it out and up. I actually still have this hose connected because it's moving good with it on. You can take it off if you want, or if you see anything else that's attached to it, but I'm going to try to get it all out as one piece. Okay, something else is going to help a lot. I was able to pop these tabs off of this, and once I got this up, just a couple of 10mm screws or bolts, and I was able to move this part of the frame back. This is the frame that secures and holds the radiator. So I was able to, there's a 10mm bolt here, here, and one down here, and one here. So once you remove this, you pop this up, and then, because this normally sits like this, so you know you have one bolt here and here, and one here. So once you're able to pop this up, and same thing on this side, then you can lift this up and over, and the same thing over here. So I have both sides up and over. That gives me an extra about 1.5 inches, 2 inches there, and pretty much now I can reach in and bring this up. I'm gonna need 2 hands, of course, but it's pretty much free now. Once you get your gaskets in the intake manifold and you're done cleaning everything, you're gonna want to get this back down in here. So you get that down in there, and you connect. I would connect this harness first. That way, once it's slid over, it's easier. You know, it's not hard to get to, and then start connecting everything else. All right, well, that's another video in the books. If you like the video, like, subscribe, leave a comment. If there's anything I left out, let me know. Anything I could have done better, let me know as well. All feedback is welcome. So until next time, this is Dave the Mechanic. See you again in another video.